Hello all, I am PW Ingre working as an assistant professor at Sanjani College of Engineering, Kopargaon in Mechanical Engineering Department. Again, we will solve some more numericals from exam paper on centrifugal pump. So I will read the statement. A centrifugal pump impeller whose external diameter and width at outlet are 0.8 meter and 0.1 meter respectively is running at 550 rpm. The angle of impeller vanes at outlet is 40 degree. The pump delivers 0.98 meter cube of water per second under an effective head of 35 meter. If the pump is driven by 500 kilowatt motor, calculate manometric efficiency, overall efficiency and mechanical efficiency. So it is given D2 is 0.8 meter, B2 is 0.1 meter, N is 550 rpm, phi is 40, Q is 0.98, manometric head is 35 meter, shaft power is 500 kilowatt. Okay, so you just convert it into watt. So it is 500 minus into 10 to the power 3 watt. So we'll go step by step. So U2 is pi d2 n by 60. Now it is Q, pi d2 V2 Vf2. You will get the value of Vf2. What is tan pi? It is Vf2 upon U2 minus Vw2. So you will get the value of Vw2. Okay. By using manometric efficiency, sorry, we want to calculate manometric efficiency. So it is G into H manometric upon Vw to U2. Just put the value, you will get what? Manometric efficiency. Now it is overall efficiency. It is output upon input. Okay. So it is yes, it is what weight of water lifted into manometric head. So it is rho g then 0.98. So it is in short it is W into Q, WQ or rho g QH. Okay, very simple, rho g QH, rho g QH. Okay, so rho g QH upon shaft power. So you are getting overall efficiency. Then mechanical efficiency is what? Power at impeller over shaft power. So it is m dot Vw to U2 or rho Q. Okay, rho Q Vw to U2 upon shaft power, because Vw1 is 0. So you will get what? Mechanical efficiency. Very simple. You should know the basics of head and efficiencies. A centrifugal pump while running at 1000 rpm discharge 80 liter per second against net head of 16 meter. The manometric efficiency is 85%. If the vane angle at outlet is 35 and velocity of flow, that is Vf1 equal to Vf2 1.5 meter per second, calculate outer diameter of impeller and its width at outlet. Okay. So N is 1000 rpm, Q is 80 lps. So you just convert into meter cube per second. If you are taking 1 meter cube of tank, it will accommodate 1000 liter of water. Okay, correct. So 1 liter is what? 1 upon 10 to the power minus 3. So that's why it is 80 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube per second. Manometric head is 60 meter, manometric efficiency 0.85, pi is 35, Vf2 is 1.5 meter per second. To calculate D2 and B2, so tan pi is by using this outlet velocity angle Vf2 upon U2 minus Vw2. So you can write Vw2 as U2 minus 2.1422, but U2 is not given. D2 is not given. Okay. Now manometric efficiency is what? GH manometric Vw2 into U2. So you just put the value of Vw2 here, U2 minus 2.1422 U2. You will get the value of U2 by using this equation. Okay. You will get a quadratic equation by using this equation. You can get the roots by using this formula, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So solving above equation, you will get u2 as 14.7021 meter per second. Then what is u2? Pi d2 n by 60. So by using that, you can get the value of d2. Okay, correct? Because n is given as 1000 rpm. Then q is what? Pi d2 v2 vf2. So by putting the values, you can get the value of b2. So it is 69.7 mm. Now next, a centrifugal pump at 900 rpm has an impeller diameter of 500 mm and I diameter is nothing but internal diameter d1. Okay. The blade angle at outlet is 35 degree with the tangent determined by assuming 0 Worlet inlet, that is VW1 is 0. Calculate theta, V2 and beta HM. Okay. So tan phi is what? VF2 upon U2 minus VW2, you will get VW2, then V2 is what? VF2 square plus VW2 square, so you will get value of V2, then tan beta is what? VF2 upon VW2, you will get beta. This is very important. HM is VW2 U2 by G. We have already discussed the equations for manometric head. There are three equations. Out of those three equations, we are using one equation, that is HM is VW to U2 by G. Okay. Now next, power input to centrifugal pump is 50 kilowatt at shaft while running at 1440 rpm. Impeller tip diameter is 30 centimeter and blade width at tip is 1.5 centimeter. The water flow rate is 110 liter per second. The vacuum gauge reading is minus 20 centimeter of mercury, and the delivery flange, the pressure gauge reading is 370 kilopascal. The blade outlet angle is 65 degree. Calculate theoretical head, ideal head, hydraulic efficiency, mechanical efficiency, overall efficiency, specific speed of pump, assuming radial entry. So VW1 is 0 and constant flow velocity, that is Vf1 equal to Vf2. So P is given, N is given, D2, P2, Q, phi, P1. Okay, what is P1? It's minus 20 centimeter of Hg. So you convert it into meter of water. Okay. I have written over here 76 centimeter of Hg is 10.3 meter of water. Then how much is 20 centimeter? Okay. Then P2 is 370 kilopascal. You just convert it into meter of water. Okay. So P by rho g. Okay. P is what? Rho g into H. So it is P by rho g. 370 into 10 to the power 3 upon 9810. Okay. So you are getting what? In meter of water. You have to convert it into in meter of water. So Q is pi d2 V2 wave 2, so you will get wave 2 value, then U2 is pi d2 n by 60, you will get U2 value, then tan phi, by using that you can get VW2 as 18.9911 meter per second. Now Euler head is VW2 U2 by G, that is manometric head, okay. Now HI is nothing but HTH equal to HE, that is Euler head, theoretical head, it is same, okay. Then H manometric is exit head minus inlet head, it is very simple. Or addition of two head, okay, suction head plus delivery head, you will get manometric head. Then manometric efficiency, that is also known as hydraulic efficiency, it is H manometric upon HI, manometric upon theoretical head. Then mechanical efficiency is RP upon shaft power, so rho Q VW to U2 upon shaft power in watt. And then overall efficiency is manometric efficiency into mechanical efficiency, okay. Then specific speed N under root Q HM raised to the power 3 by 4. You will get specific speed. Okay. Now next problem. Yes. So I read the statement of problem. It is lengthy one. It was asked for 12 marks. Okay. A centrifugal pump in which water enters radially delivers water to a height of 165 meter. Impeller has a diameter of 360 mm and width 180 mm at inlet, and corresponding dimensions at outlet are 720 mm and 90 mm respectively. Its rotational speed is 1200 rpm. The blades are curved back at an angle of 30 degree to the tangent at exit and discharge of the pump is 0.389 meter cube per second. Calculate theoretical head table of manometric efficiency, pressure rise and loss of head, inlet vane angle and power required if overall efficiency is 70%. So HM is given D1, B1, D2, B2. Okay. Calculate theoretical head. So we'll go step by step. Q is pi d on V1 Vf1 equal to pi d2 V2 Vf2. So you will get Vf1 equal to Vf2. Then U1 is pi d1 n by 60. You will get U1 as 22.6194. Then U2 is pi d2 n by 60. So you will get U2. Then 10 pi. By using this, you will get Vw2. Then theoretically head is Vw2 by G. Then manometric efficiency is manometric head upon theoretical head. This is very important. No? This is one of the formula. Then applying Bernoulli's equation, so P1 by rho g plus V1 square by 2g plus Z1 plus theoretical head equal to P2 by rho g plus V2 square by 2g plus Z2 plus head loss. So V1 equal to Vf1. So V2 you can calculate. Therefore P2 minus P1 by rho g is this. Okay. Assuming Z1 equal to Z2. So P2 minus P1 by rho g, you will get what? 92.9766 meter. This you have to calculate. Then pressurized in volute casing, it is manometric head minus pressurized in impeller. Okay, so pressurized in impeller is what? P2 minus P1 by rho g, and manometric head is 165. So you will get the pressurized in volute casing. The head loss in volute casing is what? Theoretical head minus HM minus HL. So you will get the answer for head loss in casing. And last one is what? Theta angle. It is 4.8286 degree. Okay, so in this way we have completed the numericals on centrifugal pump. So we stop here. Thank you.